morning, everyone. Welcome to a muzzleloader elk hunt. Me and Dad up here in a unit we've never been to. I don't know the smartness of this move this year. Usually we're archery hunting elk every year. This year we decided let's just try muzzleloader, and let's not just try muzzleloader. Let's go to the east side of Washington and try it over there. So that's what we're doing. Literally a unit on the east side. Spike elk is what we can shoot. Spikes only. No big bulls, no branch antlers. Just a general over-the-counter tag here in Washington State. And we are looking for spikes, basically. But I've never hunted on the east side for elk ever in my life. And I've never been at this unit. So we're just kind of learning it. It's all the spots that I had planned out to go walk and check. There was people there. So we're kind of just driving the road looking for a new spot. And I got the old bugle tube out. I just let out a little bugle here a second ago just to see if anybody was talking. I didn't hear anything, but let's see what we find. All right, y'all, we found a little spot to hike. Gonna hike up this ridge, hill, whatever this is. I think we're gonna go into the timber, do a little half circle, come back to this spot. Truck's behind us, obviously. So we find on our little hike. Body just crested the hill. Just caught its body. The two tall trees at the top. Yeah. It was just to the right. To the right of that. And I just caught movement as it was going into those trees. All right, we just saw an animal. Oh, there it is. There it is. It's right there. It's a deer. It's a deer. Yeah, it's a deer. It's a doe. Dang. Yeah. You see it?
Yeah, I saw its head real quick. I don't think it was a 4-point.
It was a doe, but I assume that's the same animal. Okay. Well, I just didn't get on film. It's like 300 yards up this hill. There's a deer up there. I saw it go this way. I thought, and I'm still wondering if it was an elk that went to the left.
Look.
Because that one went to the right.
Go over there and look. It's not that far. We know there's an animal there. We should probably look.
Yeah, let's at least check it out. Alright, we're going to go investigate. Because the animal I saw went to the left, walk through, and then we just had a deer come to the right and walk through. Could be the same animal, but hard to say. So we're going to do a little 300 yard mountain climb up there and see if we can find them. How do you cross the gully, guys? I guess we gotta try and go up here and see if we're gonna get less. I think we can go right here. Climb up it. So we got to the top. When you get to the top, there's a bunch of elk sign, a bunch up here. And then on the one you get over the top, it's a forest on the backside. Basically, what we think is it was an elk, because the animal I saw cross to the left, the first one, was big. Like, I was like, oh, that's a big animal. And when the deer came back out, I just saw movement, and I thought it was the same animal. But when I saw it, I thought, man, that's smaller. And then it was a deer. But I think that the elk had crossed over this, and the deer was probably up here bedded, or maybe just up here, and then the elk spooked the deer out that way. But there's a bunch of sign up here, so we're going to work our way down into the timber and then just do our normal loop that we were planning on doing. So. That's crazy, guys. That tree, the big tree, broke, and there's like back that way probably 20 yards, 30 yards, I don't know. So probably 60 yards from this tree, 70 yards from the tree, there's pieces of broken tree, but way back there, the big tree, big tree. Definitely a spike grub. Yes. That is a mega spike. Yes. Well, we probably we're almost back to the truck. We probably have another quarter mile or so. A lot of sign. We've seen a lot of sign. No, I mean, I do think when we first started, I think that the animal that went to the left was an elk. I'm pretty sure it was. And then we've seen a deer. And then just on this hike, this big loop we've done, I'm talking, the big loop we've done, we've seen a lot of elk sign. As a matter of fact, like right here, we got some freshies. Some freshies for you right there. So, and it's been like that all throughout here. So they were in here last night, or I assume last night. And I kind of think, because this timber we're in is like south of where we saw the elk. I'm thinking maybe they were in. It was what we caught was the tail end of them moving, and they were maybe in this timber that is south of where we saw them earlier this morning, and then we just caught them going up that hill. There's definitely elk in here. There's no doubt about the fact that there's elk. There's definitely elk in these woods. All right, y'all, we're on our second spot of hiking. Walk this nice blocked off road. See where it leads. Grouse. Where? I'm seeing things. You seeing things? Yeah, I'm seeing things. Dang it. Must be hungry for grouse. Something died there. I think we were just, the elk we saw or whatever crop was right up there. And then going through this, fresh stuff and smelling it. So basically, guys, we walked the lower ridge from where the elk was this morning, and as we came down in through here, we saw a lot of fresh sign, and then we could smell it. We could really smell the elk, and then coming in through here, we could smell it more. So I assume, because that ridge is like 304, it's probably 400 or 500 yards where they were this morning up this way. They might have been. This might have been where they came. It's right in line. I mean, I can see the ridge where the elk walked over the hill. This might have been where they were. Hard to say. But so far, everywhere we've walked, every single area we walked, there is elk sign. Like where we walked earlier this morning through the timber was like there was a lot of fresh sign. There was elk over there, either last night or maybe the day before or yesterday. Today, this stuff we're seeing in here is definitely today's stuff. And a couple of we found some sign over there that was definitely today too. So I mean, there are elk in this unit. There's no doubt about it. It's just a matter of getting on them at the right time. This morning was fun. I mean, we did see. I'm the more and more elk sign we see, and just in this area, I'm almost 100% sure that animal we saw was an elk. I mean, it was huge compared to the deer. When that deer came back out, I just saw the movement, and so I thought it was the same animal, but as I got to thinking about it, but in my head I was like, man, that thing looks way smaller than the first one I saw. But yeah, so I really think the elk just had spooked that deer up when it crossed over the ridge and the deer came out of there. But yeah, there's elk in here. There are elk. We're gonna find one. All right, y'all. It is evening hunt. We've been driving around just trying to check new areas this afternoon, and we haven't seen any animals, but we also haven't really sat and glassed anything or really walked anything. We've literally just driving, trying to check these roads, and finally, it's like 5 o'clock, I think, right now. Yep, 5 o'clock. I'm gonna sit here and glass and see if I can't pick out some animals or something, because I haven't seen an animal since this morning, and I need to find something. All right, y'all. Well, did a quick little speed glassing session there. Looked for like 10 minutes maybe. Didn't spot nothing. Always fun to try. Never know. I'm sure if I sat here for an hour or so, I'm assuming something would pop out on this hill below me, but I'm gonna keep moving, keep trying to find learn the country, and then that's kind of what today has been, really, is just learn the area. So that's kind of the plan today. We have 6 days. Day 1 is kind of really just a scout and figure out the area type of a day for us, just because we've never been here, never stepped foot in here. So I will tell you one thing about this unit that I don't really love is the amount of the roads. The roads are very rocky and rough and not great in a truck. They'd be all right if you're in a side-by-side or something like that, but which there's a lot of people in those. But we don't have that. We don't have one of those. So we in the truck and we getting rocked around, and it's fun. It's fun. All right, y'all. Day's over. Brad and Sheldon saw the most. They win for the day.
Yep. Winner.
But the war's not over. You know, the battle's just begun.
Oh.
We me and Dad only saw one elk. And then we're 90% sure it was an elk. 95. And then 3 deer. These guys saw 4 tonight and 3 this morning.
No, 4 total.
Oh, 4 total. Oh, you only saw 1 tonight.
1 tonight.
And then you heard some.
And then we were in a, yeah.
And then they heard some elk too, some bulls. So they had a pretty good day. 4 elk in total. They're here. We're gonna get one. But thanks for watching, guys. And look out for day 2, 3, 4, and 5, because we're gonna be up here for like 5 days, 5.5 days, 6 days. I don't know. But there's gonna be multiple videos, so watch them all.